this is Austin from DB Services, and today I want to go over an integration with FileMaker and Microsoft for SSO. So let's start from the admin console. Once you have a server set up, now we can go into administration, external authentication. There's a Microsoft option. Click change there. This will start off empty for you. And we can see the different IDs and keys we need to set up the authentication here. So next, let's flip over to Microsoft. We're on the home page here. Let's go to Microsoft Entra ID. We want to create an application. Click New Registration. Set a name. Make sure that the support account types is set to single tenant only, and then we will set a redirect URI. Select the platform being web, and then from the admin console, to give us an example of how the redirect URI should look, you can copy that over and then replace your domain with the hostname or domain of your FileMaker server. Now we can click register. Next step will be updating the manifest. Let's click to manifest, and then we are looking for the group membership claims line. Default is null here. We need to change this to security groups, no spaces with a capital S and G. Click save. And then we will go next to our API permissions. We can see we've defaulted to user.read here. If you do not have this for some reason, you would click on add permission, Microsoft grep, delegated. You can type in user.read. You can add this permission. We already have this here, but we will still need to click grant admin consent for DB services or organization name. Once that's sent, you can see here the status. Once it's granted, it means you're good there. Next, let's create our secret key. So click on clients or certificates and secrets. Click on new client secret, add a description. And then choose when it expires. You can click custom. If this secret key is to expire, you will have to replace it in the admin console to get your SSO integration working again. I'll just leave it on the default and add that in. On this screen, you need to make sure to copy the value before leaving. If you leave or come back, you will never be able to see the value again. You can always just recreate that client secret that you would need to do when it expires, or if you actually forget to grab this. So now we've got everything we need to set up the FileMaker admin console information. So we'll flip back there. That secret key is going to go here on Azure key, and we can flip back and go get the other information. So let's click on Overview, and then we'll grab the application client ID. That will go with the Azure application ID. And then we'll also grab the directory tenant ID. That will align with the Azure directory ID. And then click Save Authentication. So now we have a Microsoft authentication configured. We need to scroll down to the actual database sign-in. So enable with external secure accounts, then enable the specific Microsoft or platform that you're authenticating with. Great, now let's go back to Microsoft. And what also we need to do here is set up the groups that will be used to actually sign on to the files. So if we go back to our home page and go to groups, we will need to create a new group, or you might already have existing groups. We'll leave the group type security. We'll type in the name of the group. Most of the time, you'll have to make sure this matches with the permission set or privilege set you are trying to give the sign-ons for the specific group. So let's call this FileMaker admins. There are no members selected, so let's add some. I will add myself. And then we'll create that. So now we have created a group that is assigned a user and that we can link up with FileMaker. So let's do that now. Go to all groups, find the group we created, and we need to get the object ID. So let's copy that here. I'll open FileMaker, and I will sign into this file as an admin. to set up that authentication. Once the file is open, you can go to File, Manage, Security, click on the Authenticate Via dropdown and choose Microsoft Entra ID. We'll click New, select Group, replace the group ID with the thing we copied from Microsoft, select the privilege set you want, write a description if you'd like, click OK and save that. Now we can close the file again, and we should have everything set up to sign in. So I'll reopen FileMaker. We have the Microsoft authentication button because we set it up through the admin console. You can click there. We can see we'll get to an authentication window. Choose the authentication account you're using. And you can see that FileMaker has opened with that account into the file. So that's all you need to set up FileMaker to authenticate with Microsoft Entra, and the process is needed for that. Thank you very much.